The patient's heart was failing. Code blue. Emergency surgery. Only one cardiac surgeon on duty. The wealthy doctor looked up at his surgeon and froze. You? The delivery girl? No. Get me a real doctor. She adjusted her surgical mask. Calmly, I am a real doctor, and I'm the only one who can save you. His face went pale. The man who tipped her $1 on $100 orders, who mocked her dreams. Now his life was in her hands, and she was about to show him exactly who she'd become. Welcome to Story Nation, your destination for emotional, dramatic, and inspiring true stories. Subscribe now for more stories that will touch your heart. Let's get started. Amara Hassan was 24 years old. Food delivery driver. DoorDash, Uber Eats, Postmates. Every app, every day. She worked 80 hours a week. 3 jobs, actually. Delivery driver by day. Waitress at night. Weekend grocery store cashier. Why so much? She had a dream. Medical school. She wanted to be a doctor, but tuition was expensive, very expensive. Plus, her mother was sick. Diabetes? No insurance. Amara paid for everything. One of her regular deliveries. Mansion in wealthy neighborhood. Dr. Richard Morrison. Cardiologist. Owned private practice. Multimillionaire. Ordered food almost daily. Always expensive restaurants. First time Amara delivered to him. She was polite. Professional. Your order, sir. Enjoy. He looked at her. Up and down. How old are you? 24, sir. Still delivering food? He laughed. What happened to your dreams? Amara stayed professional. Just working hard, sir. He shook his head. At 24, I was in medical school. But I guess everyone has different capabilities. The way he said it, like she was less than. Order total. $106. He handed her cash. $107. Keep the change. $1 tip on a $100 order. Amara took it. Thank you, sir. What else could she say? This became routine. 3 times a week. Same mansion. Same condescending comments. Still doing this? Haven't moved up yet? Such a shame. Always $1 tips. Sometimes 0. But Amara never quit. She saved every penny. Every single $1 tip. Even from Dr. Morrison. She put them in a jar. Labeled, motivation. Because she would prove him wrong. She would become a doctor. No matter what it took. 2 years of saving. Working. Barely sleeping. Finally, enough money. She applied to medical school. Community college first. Then State University pre-med. Then medical school applications. Acceptance letter arrived. State medical school. Full scholarship. Based on her grades. Her essay. Her determination. Amara cried. Reading it 3 times. She was going to be a doctor. Last delivery to Dr. Morrison. Before she quit to start school. He didn't know it was her last. Same old job? He smirked. Actually, I'm starting medical school next week. He paused. Oh, well, good luck with that. Dismissive. Like she wouldn't make it. Medical school was brutal. Hardest thing she'd ever done. But Amara thrived. Top 10% first year. Top 5% second year. By 3rd year, #1 in her class. Everyone noticed, especially in surgery rotations. You have steady hands, her professor said. Natural surgical instinct. Ever considered cardiac surgery? Amara smiled. Actually, yes. She remembered Dr. Morrison, the cardiologist who dismissed her. Perfect specialty. 4 years later, Amara graduated medical school. Top of her entire class. Valedictorian. Match day. She opened her envelope. Massachusetts General Hospital. Cardiac surgery residency. Top program in the country. She'd done it. 5 years of residency. Grueling. 100-hour weeks, hundreds of surgeries. She became exceptional. Chief resident by year 4, attending surgeon by year 5, Dr. Amara Hassan, cardiac surgeon. First day as attending, Massachusetts General, Emergency Department. Her shift started at 7 a.m. She reviewed charts, checked on patients. Routine morning. Then the alarm. Code blue, ER, cardiac arrest. Amara ran, ER trauma bay. Patient on table. Massive heart attack. Needed emergency surgery. Immediately. Who's the cardiac surgeon on call? Nurse asked. I am, Amara said. Stepping forward, scrubbing in. She looked at the patient chart. Name, Richard Morrison. Age, 55. Occupation, physician, cardiologist. Her heart skipped. No, it couldn't be. She walked to the gurney, looked at his face. It was him. Dr. Morrison, the man who mocked her. $1 tips. Still delivering food? Now unconscious. Dying. In her hospital. On her table. Life in her hands. He regained consciousness briefly. Looked up. Saw her face above surgical mask. Eyes widened. Recognition. You? The delivery girl? Voice weak, but shocked. No. Get me a real doctor. Amara stayed calm. Professional. I am a real doctor. Dr. Amara Hassan, cardiac surgeon. And I'm the only one on duty. You need emergency surgery. Right now, or you'll die. I don't want her, he tried to shout. Too weak. Get someone else. The ER doctor intervened. Sir, you're having a massive MI. She's your only chance. There's no one else. It's her, or you die. His family arrived. Wife, 2 adult children. Please, his wife begged. Save him. I don't care who you are. Just save my husband. Dr. Morrison looked at Amara, fear in his eyes. His life in the hands of the woman he'd belittled. For years. Amara took a breath, looked at him. I took an oath to save lives. Every life, even the ones who don't deserve it. She turned to her team. Let's prep for surgery. We have a life to save. 12-hour surgery. Triple bypass. Extremely complex. His heart was severely damaged. Amara worked with precision, steady hands, perfect technique. Everything she'd learned. Every hour of training. For this moment. Her team watched in awe. She's incredible, one resident whispered. Textbook perfect. Another agreed. Hour after hour, Amara focused. Repairing, reconstructing, saving. The man who'd mocked her dreams. Final suture. Closing now. Surgery complete. Heart rhythm stable. Blood pressure normalizing. He's going to make it. The OR erupted in relief. Incredible work, Dr. Hassan. She'd saved him. Flawlessly. 3 days post-op. Dr. Morrison awake. Recovering. Amara came to check vitals. He stared at her. Silent. How are you feeling? She asked professionally. You saved my life. It's my job. Why? Why what? Why save me? After how I treated you. Amara paused. I told you. I took an oath. Every life matters. Even yours. He started crying. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I was arrogant. Cruel. You were working 3 jobs. Trying to better yourself. And I mocked you. Treated you like you were nothing. Amara listened. I remember every delivery. Every $1 tip. Every condescending comment. She pulled something from her pocket. A framed dollar bill. This is one of your tips. I saved them all. Put them in a jar labeled motivation. Every time I wanted to quit, I looked at them, remembered your words, and worked harder to prove you wrong. Dr. Morrison stared, speechless. You became a doctor, not just any doctor, You became my doctor, better than me, and you still saved me. I don't deserve it." Amara nodded. "No, you don't. But I'm not like you. I don't judge people's worth by their current position." 3 months later, Dr. Morrison fully recovered. He called Amara. "Can we meet?" They met at a cafe. He brought paperwork. "What's this?" she asked. "A scholarship fund. From delivery to doctor, $5 million. It'll fund 50 students, like you, working multiple jobs, pursuing medicine, full tuition, living expenses, everything." Amara was speechless. "Why?" "Because you taught me something. Potential isn't visible, and cruelty is a choice." The scholarship launched. First year, 50 recipients, all working-class students, all pursuing medicine. Dr. Morrison spoke at the ceremony. "I once mocked a delivery driver for working hard, for dreaming big. Today, she's a better doctor than I ever was, and she saved my life." He pointed to Amara. "Dr. Hassan." Standing ovation. 5 years later, Amara became chief of cardiac surgery, youngest in hospital history. Age 34. She opened a free clinic for uninsured patients. Like her mother had been, Dr. Morrison volunteered there 3 days a week, working under her supervision. One day at the clinic, a young delivery driver came in, chest pain. Amara treated her. "You work hard," Amara said. "3 jobs?" The girl nodded. "Saving for medical school." Amara smiled, wrote something, handed her a card. "From delivery to doctor scholarship. Full ride. If you're accepted." The girl started crying. "Really? Really? Someone once told me I'd never be a doctor. Prove them wrong." The girl left, hope in her eyes. Dr. Morrison watched. "You're changing lives." "So are you?" Amara said. Finally. 10 years after that surgery, Dr. Hassan's office, chief of cardiac surgery, walls covered with awards, certificates, published research. But her favorite item hung right behind her desk, a framed shadow box. Inside, 5 $1 bills, neatly arranged, each with a date, each from a delivery to Dr. Morrison's mansion. Below them, a plaque. Motivation. Never let anyone define your worth. There was a knock. "Dr. Hassan?" A medical student. Nervous. "First day. I'm here for orientation. I'm a scholarship recipient." From delivery to doctor program. Amara smiled. "What's your name?" "Maria." "I was a waitress. Worked 3 jobs. Now I'm here because you believed people like me could make it." Amara stood, walked to the window, looked at the hospital. Her hospital now. "People like us," she corrected. "I was where you are, delivering food, working impossible hours, being told I'd never make it." She turned back. "But here's what I learned. The people who doubt you, who mock your dreams, who think you're less than, they're teaching you something. Not about your limits, but about their own. Use it. Let it fuel you. Let it motivate you." Maria nodded. "I will. I know you will. Now let's get started. You've got a lot to learn, and I've got a lot to teach you." They walked down the hallway, past the surgical suites, past the resident lounge, past everything Amara had built. In the distance, Dr. Morrison at the free clinic, seeing patients, humbly, changed, because someone he'd mocked became someone he needed and chose to save him anyway. That's not just medicine, that's humanity. The delivery driver, who became the surgeon, who became the chief, who became the teacher of the next generation of dreamers who refuse to be defined by anyone else's doubt. Thank you for watching.